Welcome back, my friends, to my allotment and my blog. And another challenge has been set for hashtag jacket potato challenge. That's grown as many spuds from a jacket potato. I've already got the same type of jacket potato in my potato tower challenge, so this will be a good comparison to that one, and we'll see what happens. So let's get this in the compost. It's a 56 litre bag. So just to get the actual size of it, there's a few chits on it, not many. Everybody seems to be having trouble with chitting this year. So we're going to get this right down in the bottom. Just going to put it flat. Fill it in. I will probably put a bit more compost in there like I have the others, but this is the compost bin and spent compost mixture. As you see, there's all sorts in there. Lovely stuff. So that's me for the challenge, for the hashtag jacket potato challenge. Allotmental set the challenge, and it's getting the most potatoes out of a jacket potato. So again, I've gone without my tea. Let's move on to plot one, where the fruit garden. As you can see now, the raspberry canes are really growing well, and I've cleaned all these up. I've got a full bag of the runners. As you can see, they're all over the place. Now my view is you have your own thoughts maybe, but if we let all these runners run wild, then the plant's going to think, well, I haven't got to produce so many raspberries. So it's always best to keep on top of them. And these are roughly the right height now. So I'll show you how I get rid of them. It seems as if they really do like the wood chips. Any type of soil, but it's just the old thing. And once this handle falls off, I'll want to weld a metal handle to it. But I just give them a little tickle. Now I'm guessing the runner's coming this way. Breaks off, it breaks off. I'll catch it next time. Again, there's another small one here. Not sure whether you saw that, guys, but that one's come out. That's broken. But keep pulling and tugging at them. Now that looks maybe a seed, so perhaps the raspberries fell on the ground and self. See, but these volunteers are no good. Obviously the strawberries here. As long as we get most of them, just holds them back. It took me about 2 hours to do the whole bed, but I thought I'd just leave a little bit just to show you. I'm happy with those now. But literally, I've had one full 70 litre compost bag full of those. Wood chips will soon settle down. Let's go and show you the other volunteer. If anyone's followed my journey on hashtag starting a new allotment, it was not overgrown, but it needed a bit of work doing, lots of glass and everything else. And literally, I've hand spaded and dug most of this out. And remember the greenhouse, and I left little quarters in each corner for grapevines, etc. And then last year, I had some what looked like asparagus, but very, very thin. Now this time, possibly its second year, it's come up again. So it all seems to be in that area, and I might pick some of that this year. So I don't know how long I have to leave it before I can actually pick it years wise. Does it? Last year I didn't touch it because I wanted it to establish, but how it actually worked out that it dropped there, it must have been there, must have had a little root when I dug it over, when I've done all this corner. What a bit of luck, guys. So I might get a little bit of asparagus this time. We're having our April showers here in the UK at the moment, and they are quite vicious. I've took a chance and planted some of those small tomatoes in the greenhouse. Won't plant them outside yet because this weekend we've forecast snow and frosts throughout the UK, but everything's growing nicely. Now, I did say that I thought, because I've got the Granny Smith here, because I'd lost most of the labels, I'd suddenly got the same here. So I thought, oh, that's me Granny Smith. Then I go a bit further down and we've got even more blossom that's pink or red. So we'll have to wait until they fruit. You may notice these nets on a previous video and today. And you know I recycle, and one of my subscribers, now a very good friend, said that he'd got some bits and bobs, pots, nuts, bolts, hinges that he'd got surplus, was going to throw away. He didn't really want to just throw them at me, but he did know that I like to recycle, and I've made good use of those 2 nets, hopefully to keep the birds off and to slightly bring the strawberries on a little bit quicker. That's enough for today, guys. So that's hashtag jacket potato challenge from Allotmental. He hasn't done his video yet, but he said he's going to do it shortly. He does call himself a lazy gardener, but he always seems to get some good crops at the end of it. It isn't always about being first. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now. Happy gardening, my friends.